how you guys doing today? Both of y'all playing?
Yes.
Cool. 10 apiece is going to be 20 altogether, y'all.
I mentioned that we had a pinball museum, and he said, what in the world would that be like?
Jet pumpers. Have you tried World Tour yet? Right here, the red one. It's setting you up for a multi-ball. John French. Raise one hand if you know somebody who's French. Raise two if you are. Yep. So I ended up with a lot of old Gottlieb wood rail pinball machines and old Bally machines as a kid. That's from getting hit right here. I ended up getting one really young, and it had a whole bunch of wires and solenoids and stuff in it, and I started tearing them apart. Pushes the ball up into the playfield. I grew up in Boulder, Colorado, and there was a arcade down there, and I got to know the owner, and he'd let me work on the machines. I'd get free pizza and all the games I could play. I always did it for the joy of playing, fixing, and I'm weird.
I did something right.
So my son, he grew up thinking that everybody had them, that it was normal.
We had a little video arcade in my basement growing up.
When the kids were little, we had a very full basement.
All my friends had thought it was pretty cool, having a full video arcade down there.
I love playing video games. I love computers. I love pinball machines.
It's been his lifelong game. They're his crossword puzzles.
These are my Sudoku or crossword puzzles. A lot of the old ones. When I get them, they don't have any schematics or paperwork or anything with them anymore. Because they've been passed from one location to another so often. Everything gets lost because it's been decapitated. The cap is supposed to be sitting up there.
There's nothing he can't fix.
This is a puzzle.
Does machines a lot better than he does people most of the time.
Yeah, I had a few big boy jobs. I worked at NASA. I worked on Space Station Freedom.
He used to do factory work. He made the machines for the factories.
It's automated systems for the beverage industry, for picking, placing, palletizing. Basically, great big vending machines.
He was always looking for something to fidget with. From what I understand, he's been doing this since he was a kid.
Well, I spent a lot of time on the road, so I'd get a pinball machine, get one off of Craigslist or whatever, and I'd take it back to the hotel. They call me Pinball Wizard not for my ability to play them, but my ability to repair them. That's what I did in my spare time, is fix things. Why? Because apparently I couldn't fix enough at work.
John traveled, 70% of the time.
Too much time on the road.
The idea of him being able to be home and back with the family was exciting.
And so I gave my notice and said I'm going to work at the Appalachian Pinball Museum.
I think it's a lot of fun.
And they said, the Asheville Pinball Museum? No, the Appalachian Pinball Museum. We're all the same company, we all tend to the same account.
Yeah, this actually happens to be one of my very favorites.
Just an expansion of the Asheville Museum.
We close at 9 o'clock tonight.
My third time here.
There's not a lot of people that can fix the 1940s, 1950s, early 70s machines.
They got to see what Grandma and Grandpa played when they were their ages.
It's awesome.
It's heartwarming to see somebody walk through the door and they see the lights, they see the playfields, they see the games, and they just kind of go, wow.
There's not a screen in front of you.
That's what I want.
Actually happening in real life.
When the ball stops like that, usually it's asking you a question, okay?
Okay. This is what he's always wanted to do.
That's almost as good as fixing a machine, to have somebody come in and just go, whoa, and then some little kid go, wow.
It was either this or Disneyland, I think.
There's a lot of different games on here, and some of them require more than one button. I wake up in the morning and I go to work and I do what I want, and I come home and then I have to go to work and mow the lawn or something, because this isn't work.